Hey, VC Jeff back again for a quick little VCLT acceptance video. First off though, please ignore the mess behind me. I am in the process of rearranging, putting my box sets probably over here to make room down there for additional vinyl holdings because I'm getting tight in some areas. So anyway, ignore the mess. I just stopped in the middle, took a break, and I thought, I'm gonna make a video real quick because the quietness in the house is prone to lead me to do that when I can. So anyway, this came in the mail just yesterday and it's been great spinning this, but I received some VCLT from Chance over at Concert Buddy. So basically he had noticed I commented on somebody's video about this album and how I didn't realize it had been reissued, and then I went to get it and look at it and the price was outrageous anyway. And it turns out he had an extra copy that he was able to give to me, and I was willing to accept it and was thrilled to get it. And what we got here is the reissued soundtrack of That Thing You Do. This is Mondo Records, and it was just reissued recently, I guess earlier this year. And yeah, one of my favorite movies. Love this movie, and like I say, I didn't catch that the soundtrack had been reissued, and so I didn't jump on it back then. And now the prices on these are upwards to like $70, it seems like. So I don't know. That's why on Amazon it's like $70, and I'm like, I'll keep an eye on it and see if the price comes down. But he had a copy. He had gotten a copy that was slightly bent, and they sent him a new one, and so he had this extra. And I am way more than appreciative to have this. I put this on. It sounds wonderful. Let me show you the record. It's got an OB type strip that I took off here. It is a gatefold. Got a nice scene from the Shrimp Shack with the band in their major motion picture situation here. If you're not familiar with the movie, 1996, written and directed comedy by Tom Hanks. Some of these people I'm sure you've seen. Steve Zahn, Liv Tyler. These other people have been in other things, but anyway, those are the two that are main characters in here that people tend to know. And anyway, so the album has, and it's really neat because the whole album is written as if, it's like I don't want to say, it's obviously a fake band. It takes place in 1964 and during the heyday of when the Beatles are getting big and this American band doing that thing they do. And so it's got all the, it plays up to all of that, tells the whole story of keeping it real as far as the character names and everything. But anyway, just got a booklet there with some stuff from the movie. And it's on this beautiful splatter looking, looks like cotton candy to me in some ways. Clear, and it sounds wonderful. I'm always, you never know with color pressing sometimes whether they're going to be really great or not, but that one sounds beautiful. Now in the movie, the band releases a single on Playtone Records, and they give you the copy of that single, which is basically the song That Thing You Do, with the and the second side has All My Only Dreams, which they did in one take, and they would love to do that again, but they only got one take, and it sounds fine. Anyway, so yeah, a little replica there of that. So amazing. So I'm playing this yesterday, so then I get to hankering to watch the movie. So I pull out the Blu-ray, and it's got two versions on here. It has the theatrical version, and then it has the Tom Hanks unedited version, which I know I've watched before, but I watched it again yesterday. And, just then you kind of start wondering after a while, it's like, what was it that was added and what was not added? Because, yeah, I know most all of the movie, but after a while you just kind of forget, well, was that in the original? Was it not? Well, as I'm watching this and it's playing, my daughter and my daughter-in-law are in the kitchen cooking, doing some stuff, and they keep coming in here and saying, why did they keep playing that same song over and over? And I'm like, it's a movie. It's about the song. So later that evening, I convinced my daughter, my 18-year-old daughter, to watch the movie with me and her boyfriend. And now they recognize Steve Zahn. Oh, he's from Daddy Daycare. And then when they noticed Liv Tyler, they're like, oh, she's from Lord of the Rings. So they did know some character traits. So it's not like they were coming into it blindly. I'm like, yeah, you have to watch this. Steve Zahn is best in this movie. It's better than Daddy Daycare as far as his role. So they came in, and then last night I watched the theatrical version. I said, I won't make you watch the extended version. So I watched the extended version earlier in the day, and then I watched the regular theatrical version in the evening, which made it evident, very clearly evident, what was added and what was not, because I kept going, oh, that, when I watched it cut out, I'm like, oh, they cut out so much that made that scene make more sense. And there was actually one or two scenes in the movie that were totally changed because of the way that they edited out the portion that they edited out. For instance, why the guy stay in California? That's totally different in the movie than it was on the extended version. Anyway, love the movie. Now I love the soundtrack. Chance, so much. Thank you so much, Chance, for shooting this over to me. I gave it a listen yesterday. It was just, like I say, it sounds great and it's amazing. And it's got it's got all the songs from the movie, including all the bands that were represented, not just necessarily the Wonders, which is that label here, but so yeah, it's great. It's even got Captain Keach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters. It's just, yeah, it's a soundtrack. It's what you would expect. Sounds great, looks great, great packaging, great situation, great movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Thanks so much. VCLT is loved at this time of year. Of course, it was like another Christmas present, and I haven't even opened my Christmas present yet. That's happening this weekend. My wife comes back. We're doing Christmas 2 weeks late. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot again, Chance, for that, and I will see you later. Rock on and rock hard.